Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Code with Deepa. So today is day 55 of solving daily problems on LeetCode. Now let us see what today's problem is. So the problem is nth Tribonacci number, which is an easy level problem. Now let us solve this problem. Now the Tribonacci sequence Tn is defined as follows, where T0 is 0, second element is 1, third element is also 1, and my fourth element will become the sum of first three elements given in my sequence. Okay, and n is greater than equals to. And also given n, we have to return the value of tn. Tn means the number which is at tn place in my given Fibonacci series. Okay, so as we have previously solved the question of Fibonacci series, so let us see how we first create a Fibonacci series. Okay, so to create a Fibonacci series, in this series what we do is the first element is 0, the second element is 1, and my third element is taken as a sum of first two elements. So it is quite similar to the Tribonacci series. Okay, so third element will become 1, the next element will be the sum of these two, which will become 2, and next element will be the sum of these two, which will become 3. So to solve the question of a Fibonacci series, what we do that we simply initialize some variables to store the initial values of a, b, and let's say we have initialized two variables as initially a is storing my 0 and b is storing 1. And let me declare a third variable to store the sum of these two or the next element of my Fibonacci series. Okay, this is also initially 0. So now what I will do is I will run a for loop from I is initially equals to, let's say, a value, then I is less than n, and I will get incremented. Okay, so what we will do inside this loop, we can use a for loop or while loop. Both loops can work here. So initially what we will do, we'll calculate the next element. So next element will become the sum of first two elements, or you can say the previous two elements. Now I have calculated the sum. Now what I have to do is I have to store the sum into next variable, means that in B I will store C. First my A, which is the first variable, will become equals to B, and my second step will be that my B will become equals to the current sum variable, because this will what it will do, like I have taken 0 and 1. Okay, so C is calculated as 1. Next time my variables will shift. A previously which was B will become A, like this was B, this was previously B, and this variable was previously A. So now what will happen, my A will move from here to B position, and my B will store the value of C, which is calculated. Okay, so this is how we solve a question of Fibonacci series. Similarly, to solve for the Tribonacci series, okay, to solve this for this Tribonacci series, what we will do, we need three variables to store the previous three values. Okay, so to store this, what we will do, we will here create three variables to store the previous three values, and will perform the same operations which we were performing on the Fibonacci series. Okay, so here we will have, let's say, three variables a, b, c, and d. Okay, initially my a will store 0, b will store 1, and C will also store 1. So my next term D will be the sum of these 3 terms previously, so it will become 2. So now what I will do is I will run a for or a while loop. Then in that loop what I will do, first I will make my, like I will just move these pointers ahead. Okay, so I will make A is equals to B, B will become equals to C, and C will become equals to D. So this is how we will get the sum of previous 3 terms for any term in my Tribonacci sequence. Okay, so you can see here that the value of n will lie from 0 to 37, and it is guaranteed that it will fit in 32-bit integer. So we can solve this problem in integer data type only. Okay, so now let us try to code this problem. First, let us declare here 3 variables: a equals to 0, b equals to 1, comma c equals to 1, and initially d equals to 0. Now, I will check if n equals to 0, then in that case you have to return 0. If n equals to 1 or n is equals to 2. Like this is the base cases we are writing here, so that we need not to run the loop for these two conditions, because we know what will be the answer will be produced for 0, 1 and 2. Okay. Next will be to run a while loop. So while I is great, let us run the loop while n is greater than 2. What I will do, I will perform the operations inside my while loop. First I will calculate the sum a plus b plus c. Next will be to swap, like to move these pointers, we can say, or these variables ahead in my list. So b, and b will become equals to c, c will become equals to d, and at last a will be storing my answer, so I will return a. Okay, and every time we will decrement the value of n. Okay, so now let us try to run this code. Now here we will return c as our answer. Now let us run this code. So it is producing correct output. Now let's just submit this. It is accepted, and we have solved today's problem of the day. I hope this video solution was clear to you. If you have any doubt, please leave it in the comment section. Like this video, comment on it, subscribe to my channel, press the bell icon to get daily notification about the videos I'm posting here. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.